It's a friendly community. We just want to make sure everyone gets in the app or you're not allowed to leave. No.
Don't be too harsh on me, don't hurt my feelings.
Right? All right.
Has
Can
everyone
we get
signed
a
in?
big, everyone sign in? 1 million cups welcome for our presenter today, Dr. Patrick, how do you pronounce your last name, Patrick?
Bain.
Bain. Dr. Patrick
Like
Bain.
So, like she said, my name is Dr. Patrick Bain. I am a chiropractor that just came to Arizona. So we're located over in Surprise. We just opened about 3 months ago. And I'm super excited today to come and talk to you guys because we've learned some new things within chiropractic. And when I came over here, and this is the interesting part, I'm the only clinic in the entire state of Arizona that does chiropractic the way that we do it, based upon this new information. So that's what I'm going to be talking to you guys today about. So, kind of have to talk about a couple different things here. So the first thing is, what's the basic chiropractic idea, right? It's based upon a couple of things. A bone in the spine goes out of alignment, right? Which causes disturbance and damage to the nervous system, okay? Which leads to a disturbance in the communication of that system. And then that leads to the symptoms and the decrease in function. Now I know that we all have probably varying levels on anatomy and things like that, so I will kind of give you the basics of what does the nervous system do. But the first thing we have to know is that the nervous system is comprised of 3 main things. Our brain, our spinal cord, which is like the connecting tube, and then the exiting nerves that come off of that tube. So that's what it looks like on an MRI. So this is an actual patient. They've sliced them in half here, and as you can see at the very top there, that's the brain. You see this connecting tube that goes all the way down to your tailbone. That's the cord. And then the one thing we can't see is the exiting nerves. This structure here all the way up, that's the front of your spine, and all of this in the back is the back of your spine. Okay, so I try to keep it super, super simple so that everybody can understand that, okay? So what's different about this new type of chiropractic? Because it's very important, this difference, and it's based on 4 things. The first thing is when we look at regular type chiropractic, and I don't know what everybody's experience is with that, but the basic experience that most people get is a patient is laid face down, right? They come on the back side here and they push the bones forward. Now let me tell you why that's an issue. Is because when we look at aging, when we look at what we call bad posture, this is not what we're talking about. It's this, right? How many elderly people do you see on a daily basis? Which way do they go? They do this.
You're obligated
And they're
now.
down here, and they're down here, and now they're down right there. Got a walker, an oxygen tank, a big hump on their back. We all want to avoid that, okay? But it's forward. Now, I don't know everybody's experience, like I said, but traditional style chiropractic, they're pushing forward, which doesn't make any sense because in order for us to be here, the bones of the spine have to have followed in that direction. So that's the first thing. Instead of pushing forward like everybody else, we're going to be going backwards from the front, which makes a lot more sense, right? Second thing is we've learned that there is a scar tissue, similar to the stuff that you build in the muscles, right? Massage therapists work on it, chiropractors may have worked on it on you at some point with kind of scraping tools. We've actually learned that that also builds on the inside of the spine. So that's the second thing we're going to talk about. Third, regular type chiropractic twists bones. Okay, twists the neck, twists the low back. Okay, but that doesn't fix the forward issue. That just treats the symptoms. The fourth thing is we're talking about, like I said, short-term relief versus long-term root cause correction. Because that's what people really want. They don't want a treatment. We've got a lot of that right now in healthcare. People want a solution. So here's an X-ray of a patient. Do we see how forward this individual is? Do we see how it's obvious that the bones have gone forward with that posture, right? So that's the first key. But why is that important? Remember that spinal cord structure, right? We talked about the brain. We talked about that cord that connects to the brain and runs down, right? Well, here's the key, is that cord is in control of all communication in the body, from the brain down and the body up. So the more forward you go, do you see how that's actually going to stretch that cord and then pull on the brain of this individual all day long? So now what do? You get neurological symptoms. brain fog, vertigo, balance issues, ringing in the ears, sciatic pains, numbness and tingling, weakness in muscles. So many different conditions are related to this problem and no one's addressing it. It's being left without having anyone treating it. Here's the second part. Remember that scar tissue I told you about? Here's what it looks like. Front of the vertebrae, back. Here's the spinal cord and actual human spine. Do you see this here? Here? All of this spiderweb looking material, that's literally binding your bones from the inside and also directly connecting to your spinal cord. Same issue, it increases the tension, and that's why you get stiffer as you get older. No one up until now has had that answer for you. You're just getting older. Well, what does that tell you? It doesn't tell you a whole lot. Here's the cause. So how do you fix this? One, like I said, I move bones backwards instead of forwards. Number two, to get rid of the scar tissue, I put the body into the position in which that scar tissue built, and then we push through it to break it up, which reduces that tension on the brain and on that spinal cord, thus eliminating the cause of the symptoms instead of treating them. This is the incredible results that you can produce because of this. These are within 10 minutes of each other on 3 separate occasions. This man had a completely dead foot, meaning he could not move it. And within this visit, he regained full strength in his left foot that was dead for 20 plus years because of that tension being eliminated. Here's another person. Within 10 minutes, within 10 minutes, within 10 minutes. That's how incredible this is. So this is my contact information. If anybody wants to get a hold of me and ask me more, I'm hoping you guys have some questions for the 20-minute portion. And that's it. That's it.